The geospatial index is an equal weighted fund. What that means is any stock that goes in with just 100 Australian dollars worth of shares. So why on earth is Oracle contributing 32% of the overall portfolio value with $191,000? Well, that's simply because the $100 at the IPO of Oracle in 1986 has compounded at something like 15% annually for 28 years to now, such that it is $191,000 in value and takes up a third of the portfolio. As of today, the entire geospatial index is worth 589,000 Australian dollars. Those top 10 stocks, however, account for 406,000 of that, 69% of the entire portfolio. Bearing in mind that half of the value of those top 10 stocks, 30% of the entire portfolio, is accounted for just by Oracle. So this is a way to say that you can effectively track the movement of the portfolio with those top 10 stocks, and quite a lot of it, you could almost use it as a proxy via Oracle. Next up, let's look at diversity by country. Again, bearing in mind that the entire portfolio value presently is 589,000 Australian dollars. So we can see in this pie chart that the United States essentially accounts for all of the value of the geospatial index. It's $484,000. So essentially, there's spread amongst the rest of the countries, 100,000 of the remaining 100,000. So those are China accounting for 22,000, India accounting for 15,000, UK accounting for 14,000, Canada accounting for 10,000, and the rest, too small to really name. Let's drill down more by country to the stock exchanges, again to find the concentrations of value. So looking at the New York Stock Exchange, over 50%, 307,000 of the total value of the geospatial index is found there. Next up is the NASDAQ, nearly a third, $176,000 of the total value. Then we've got the Shenzhen Stock Exchange in China, which has 17,000 of the value. Then the London Stock Exchange in the UK, 14,000 of the value. Then the National Stock Exchange in India, 11,000 of the value. Finally, the Toronto Stock Exchange in Canada, 8,000 or 9,000 of the value. But yeah, the majority is spread across the main US exchanges, the New York Stock Exchange and the NASDAQ, with the main one, the NYSE. So for the week ending at November 23rd, 2024, these are the gains by sub-index. Aeroimagery down 2, Analytics down 1, Autonomous Systems up 2, CAD up 7, Consultancy up 6, Device up 3, Drone down 2, Geospatial Software down 1, HD Map down 1, Indoor up 3, LiDAR up 11, LBS up 33, Map down 8, Network Modeling down 2, New Space or EO stocks up 1, PNT down 4, Remote Sensing Legacy stocks up 7, Seafloor up 4, Spatial Computing, Even Surveying up 2, overall up 4. Good week for the geospatial. Top 5 gainers and losers for the week ending 23rd November 2024. We're going to ignore Laser, problem with the data there. So they are a Unity Software, Track Group, Satellogic, C3 AI, Red Cat, gaining between 36 and 90% for the week. Not bad. All right, the top 5 losers range from iSpace, eHang, Location-Based Technologies, DroneGuarder, and Give Me Power, are losing between 14 and 79%. Moving on now to valuations, we have descending the top 5 most highly valued companies. Again, China dominates aerospace CHUAV, Beijing Supermap, Beijing BD Star, Idea Forge from India, and then ZW Soft, ranging from 170 years of income to 940 years of income to pay for the business. At the other end of the scale, at the bottom 5, so the lowest valued stocks in the pure play geospatial index are Cardno Limited, again Fugro, Bousted, OptiGIS, and Pasco Corp, ranging from less than a year of income to pay for the business, all the way up to 10 years for Pasco Corp. Finally, let's look at the 19 stocks that are publicly traded from the Geospatial Awesomeness Top 100 list. We can see that the top 5 gainers were Satellogic, Planet Labs, NextNav, Autodesk, and Ansys. And the losers were Beijing Supermap, Alphabet, TomTom, Hexagon, and One Spatial. Overall, this little index or portfolio has gained 3% for the week.